Be of one mind and one faith, that you may conquer your enemies and lead long and happy lives. The greatest happiness is to vanquish your enemies, to chase them before you, to rob them of their wealth, to see those dear to them bathed in terrors, to clasp to your bosom their wives and daughters. Violence never settles anything. People conquered on different sides of the lake should be ruled on different sides of the lake. Come and sip from the cup of destruction. I hate luxury. I exercise moderation. It will be easy to forget your vision and purpose when you have fine clothes, fast horses, and beautiful women, in which case you will be no better than a slave, and you will surely lose everything. The strength of a wall is neither greater nor less than the courage of the men who defend it, those who were adept and brave fellows. I have made military commanders, those who were quick and nimble. I have made herders of horses, those who were not adept I have given a small whip and set to be shepherds. All who surrender will be spared. Whoever does not surrender but opposes with struggle and dissension shall be annihilated. A leader can never be happy until his people are happy. Conquering the world on horseback is easy. It is dismounting and governing that is hard. An action committed in anger is an action doomed to failure. Remember, you have no companions but your shadow. The pleasure and joy of man lies in treading down the rebel and conquering the enemy and tearing him up by the root and taking from him all that he has. A man's greatest joy is crushing his enemies. It is not sufficient that I succeed. All others must fail. There is no value in anything until it is finished. I am the flail of God. Had you not created great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you. There is no good in anything until it is finished. Even when a friend does something you do not like, he continues to be your friend. O people, know that you have committed great sins. If you ask me what proof I have for these words, I say it is because I am the punishment of God. If you had not committed great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you. Man's highest joy is in victory, to conquer one's enemies, to pursue them, to deprive them of their possessions, to make their beloved weep, to ride on their horses, and to embrace their wives and daughters. An action committed in anger is an action doomed to failure. One arrow alone can be easily broken, but many arrows are indestructible. I am the punishment of God. If you had not committed great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you. If you're afraid, don't do it. If you're doing it, don't be afraid.